Okay, good evening with everybody. I am a teacher as your teacher. I am here to support her and to provide you some activities and tools that you can use for formative assessment. So the idea is to reinforce what you have learned with teacher Karen about the first conditional sentences. So it's just a game to see how well you have done with this topic, and of course to reinforce if you have any question, if you have any doubt. So it's just a game. If you have any question that you would like to ask, please let me know. My name is Paula. For this activity, you will not need the computers. We are going just to split the class in two groups. You will find here the questions, and according to the teams, you're going to receive points if you have a correct answer, or if you don't have correct answers, you will lose those points. Yeah. Something else that you need to know is that to start to see which team start first, we're going to start with a game 2. I am sure that you have played Kahoot. Have you ever played Kahoot? No. No? It's an interactive activity, interactive game. Online, yes, you have. It's similar, but you don't have to be connected in any other platform. You just need to watch what will appear here, and that's the way that we will play. So to see which game starts, we're going to play this very famous game that is rock, paper, scissors. And we're going to see which team starts first. So first of all, can we split the class like this? Half of the class will be one team, and the other part will be the second team. Yeah, because you have to work in teams. Okay, so just to see, we're going to start with this grid. You have here the numbers, you choose the number, and if you guess, that team will start. So who would like to try? Who can give me a number? Who would like to give me a number from 1 to 8? 2. Yes, raise your hand and tell me. 2. Number 2. Okay, you belong to this team, right? Yeah. Okay, so which picture do you think that will appear here? A rock, a paper, or scissors? Choose one. Rock, paper, or scissors? Scissors? No, you didn't win. So that means that the other team will start first. Yeah? This game just was the way to choose which team will start. Okay, I have here more games, so we're going to play the one related with first conditional sentences. Yeah? This is the game. I will press play. So we're going to split the classroom in two teams, and we're going to have power ups. And let's start. So this team starts first. Yeah. From 1 to 16. Okay, so we have them. Yes, 1 to 16. This team over here, tell me a number. 11. 11. It doesn't have time, so take your time to talk with your team and decide which is the correct answer. We have to complete the sentence with using the first conditional for a future. It says, if Brian, you have in parentheses, not clean his room, his parents get angry. How you will complete using the first condition? Go ahead, tell me. Okay, if Brian doesn't clean his room, his parents will yes. Okay, so let's check. Yes, if Brian doesn't clean his room, his parents will get angry. So, correct. You got 15 points just by answering this one. Okay, team number 2. Somebody from this team. Hey, number 6. If we recycle more, we have the main verb that is help the plant.
If we recycle more, we will help the planet.
So yes, that is the correct answer. If we recycle more, okay, you're even. 15. Team number 2 again. 4. Yeah, our teacher happy if we our homework. Your teacher can complete the sentence. Our teacher is happy if we Are you agree with that? What one do you think that is the correct answer? But right now it's their turn. Okay, our teacher will be happy if we do, because the basic form of the verb do is do. Yes, it was like that. At the beginning, you were putting the wheel over here and the main verb here, so yes, that's the correct answer. Team number 2. Team number 1 again. What? Number 1. Okay, as you can see, we have here a power up. That means that you're going to switch the points. It's an option, yes, it's part of the game. You have to swap the points. No. Now it's your turn. Okay, that's part of the game. They want those points. According to Murphy's law, if you take an umbrella with you, it
No, it's okay, it's the person. You take. It's
what do you think that is the correct answer? According to Murphy's law, if you take an umbrella with you, it are you agree? All of you? Rains or will rain?
Rains.
Sure?
Pero solo está rain. Solo está rain. Solo está rain.
It was like a huge storm. Yeah, if we miss the train, we arrive late. How do we complete the first You can ask your partner to decide. The idea is to make it correctly so you can win more points. Do you have the answer? If he missed the train, he will arrive. You want me to check? You can take a look if you have your notes, your notebook. Check if the answer is correct. Does somebody know? Try to remember how you must use the verb here. If you have to apply the simple form, the future will. And what happens if you have there a subject pronoun that in this case is he? Third person. If he misses the train,
will arrive.
no. Next thing. Number 15. Number 3. Let's listen to each other. Yeah. It says, if you, we don't have here the full form, I don't know what. If you have the verb that is wear sandals in the mountains, you, and get hurt is the rest of the sentence.
You were.
If you what? Okay, if you wear sandals in the mountains,
You will sleep.
you will sleep and get hurt.
Will.
Yes. Number. We have few parts left. Number 9? 9 or 7? 9. Okay. If she has a temperature,
She will go to the doctor.
yes. Your turn. If you cleaner eye the dishes.
If you wash. If you make dinner. If you make.
Okay, say it again. I couldn't hear you. Yes. If you make dinner, I will wash it. What about this group? Your turn. Another group. Yeah, another number. Okay. We have a power slash again, a power of again. Do you know what will happen? All the points will be erased. I don't have any other option. I have to apply. Now's your chance. So that's the idea of this game. You can also have fun, you can review, you can check your learning as well. And your teachers are evaluating if you have been paying attention, if you have been working. We have just few cards left, so if you want to keep playing, somebody else there. Would you like to give me a number? 15. 15. Let's go. Now you have to give 20 points. You lost 20 points. Lucky you that now you have 20. Another number for you. 8. Now you have 30 and 20. Your turn. 15? I don't have 15 anymore. 13. It says, which sentence is the correct? Number one, when you get here, we will have lunch. Number two, when you will get here, we have lunch. Or number three, when you will get here, we will have lunch. Take your time to choose the correct answer. You have three options. When you get here, we will have lunch. When you will get here, we have lunch. Or when you will get here, we will have lunch. Number one, two, or three.
No, it's better.
One or three.
No, the segundo no.
Number two.
No.
A ver, when you get here, ese es el apóstrofe, claro.
Number two.
Sí. No.
Yeah.
La primera, estoy diciendo que no. La primera tiene apóstrofe.
What will your brother do if he exam? Doesn't because here is giving us the negative form. Okay, let's look. We have just two cards left. 14. In we have again the negative form of the verb, carry up, we, the train. We have this.
If we don't hurry up,
If we won't carry up,
I guess don't. If we don't
carry up,
we will miss. We will
Are
miss.
you agree with your classmate? And then can somebody tell me again what he said?
We will miss the train.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, can you say it louder?
If we don't hurry up, we will miss the train.
If we don't hurry up, we will miss the train.
Sí, está bien.
And the last one for you, let's see if we have 12 points. Okay, and it is sunny. Okay, very good. Congratulations to team number 2. Okay, and now we have the chance here to check the mistakes. So remember that you had a mistake in this question. Do you remember? So how should be the correct form?
Yes.
So this was one of the mistakes. Right?
O sea, ahí sería it's one.
It rains? Just like that.
It won't rain.
It wasn't one rain.
It won't rain.
Yeah. This one. It was number 1. This one.
Brian doesn't mean. Doesn't mean. His room, his friends,
These are the ones that you have to correct in English.
recycle more.
These were correct, yes.
will help.
So, as you can see, we can also check at the end of the game to make sure that you understood and to make sure that you are applying what you have learned about first condition. So I think that that's it. I don't know if you have any question or if you think something about the tool. Let me know if it was fun, if it was useful, if you didn't like it, if you like it. Okay, what we will do now while you learn your name, we're going just to have a feedback. The idea to have this kind of tools is to evaluate yourself, to know your knowledge, and to give feedback. So for that, we're going to watch this video just to remember which are the things that we have to consider for the first conditional sentence statement.
We use first conditional when we talk about future events that are possible to happen.
Okay, this is something important to consider every time we're talking or using the first conditional, that this future event should be possible. It's possible to be happening, because if we are thinking about something that will not happen in the future, we will not use these kind of sentences, these kind of conditions.
There are two clauses when we make first conditional sentences. We have the if clause and the result clause, which is also the main clause.
So the first conditional, as you know, it is formed with two classes or two different sentences, two clauses. Can somebody tell me which are those two clauses that we have to use to make these type of sentences? You have the information there. How can we form these sentences with the first condition? Sorry? Did you say something? No. You have to use what? The if clause and the result or the effect. What will happen?
If clause is in the present simple tense, while the result clause is in the future simple tense.
So always the if clause will have the simple form of the verb, right? And the clause or the result will be in future simple. How do we use the future simple? Which is the auxiliary verb that we will use here?
Will.
It could be
Will.
will.
Or want.
And if it is negative, won't.
For the if clause, we follow the pattern if plus the verb in present simple form. For the result clause, we follow the pattern will plus the verb in base form. Example, if I don't study, I will fail the test. This is an event which is very possible.
So as you can see, that's the important thing, that it has to do with something that will happen, that is possible happening in the future.
Our if clause is, if I don't study,
Okay, I will ask for
which
your
is
help
in the
in
present
the
simple tense.
example.
The result clause is, I will fail the test, which is of course in the future simple tense. Will plus the verb in base form, fail.
Okay, and for the
If the if clause
next
comes first
exercise,
in the sentence,
to hear
we put a comma after it.
participate.
If it is at the end of the sentence, a comma is not needed.
Yeah, and don't forget to use a comma. If the if clause is at the beginning, you have to use a comma to like separate these two sentences. But
Take
if
a
it
look at
comes
the
at the end,
following
you don't need it.
example. If I don't study, I will fail the test.
Okay, can somebody tell me which are the two clauses? In this example,
If clause is if I don't,
uh-huh.
and present clause is I will follow the text.
Yeah.
In this example, the if clause comes first. If I don't study. That's why a comma is put after it.
Because it's at the beginning of the
I will fail the test if I don't study.
But if we switch and we take this one first, as you can see, we don't need the comma, right? So this is just like feedback for you to remember and to keep practicing until you have better results. This time you did it great, so thanks for your attention, thanks for coming, and I don't know if you have any questions. Okay, so thank you. Thanks to all of you.